now that I got this fixed up and set. Sort of. Now, we're going to go ahead and get to you guys' reading. Good afternoon, Pisces. This is Game of Imagination Nation, and I am bringing you your reading for the week. Relationship-wise, we're going to see what comes through. So, as is mentioned in the description below, I got this really strong, energy of offering something up. Not exactly sure what's going to be offered up, but there is something about an offering coming through. That's why I'm getting these cards and shuffling them for you. Now, assuming that the owl comes out, it would just be another further confirmation. Now, if it doesn't, then there's going to be the idea that perhaps whatever this animal spirit is would be in relation to whatever this reading is going to be about. And I also have the idea of the Five of Pentacles. In the picture of the Five of Pentacles, a guy is offering up a prayer. So when I told Spirit it was a prayer of some kind, I ended up getting goosebumps, just like as I am right now, again. So it does have something to do with a prayer of some kind and offering it up to someone. And then it gave me the idea of a Page of Pentacles. So after you give your offering, you should be open to receiving whatever the offering rewards are. Well, I wouldn't really call it a reward, but I would call it more along the lines of whatever the offering is that comes back to you because of your offering to the universe, okay? So something about the ability to be able to see the past, present, and the future. Something about taking this opportunity to be the earthworm and just kind of flow with source. And also something about the ability to shine bright thereafter. Okay, so the beaver is the animal to come out. The beaver is a very resourceful and very hardworking energy. So what I'm getting here is the energy of hard work. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards now so that I can understand what this beaver is about. Remember, we are tying this into the concept of relationships, and we are tying this into the idea of somebody who is a very hardworking individual within relationships. Now, it wouldn't be surprising if we got the not enough card, feeling frustrated in your relationships, feeling like, you know what, let me go ahead and look real quick. Okay, I'll go ahead and move these papers over here so that you can see, all right? Alrighty, cool. So, we're going to go ahead and shuffle these ones here. And look at that, girl talk wanted to come out. Conversating, living in the moment, having fun. It's going to be one of those things that's going to be a necessary aspect for you to kind of let go of this kind of hardworking, beaver type energy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read the book as well for the beaver. I feel like it's going to be very helpful for you. But let me draw a few cards first to see what this beaver energy is about. So a new phase, rekindling, renew, transform, growth, and a changed mind. So yeah, perhaps maybe you've been an individual who has been a very hardworking individual. Somebody always willing to trust their emotions, to understand how to move forward in situations, how to be resourceful, especially when you don't have the resources that are necessary in order to do the things that you've been wanting to do. So, the beaver energy, I feel like there's a shift going on. I'm going to draw another animal spirit card, and I'm going to put it over here at the end after I draw all your cards. So yeah, dealing with somebody who's controlling, somebody who's possessive, somebody who has been blocking you from your inheritance, I guess you could say, blocking you from your birthright. That's what I'm hearing, birthright. And you've been restrained. You know, you've been constrained to a certain environment, is what I'm getting. And how about that? Then the girl with the snake, the empath and narcissist paradigm. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to read the beaver here after I finish drawing the rest of these cards. But whoever this individual was, there was a necessary need for you to set boundaries with them, Pisces. So I feel like some of you guys have done so, some of you guys haven't. We'll see here. Ah, look at that. Girl talk wanted to come out, and that actually did. So, spend time with friends. Also, learn how to move on. The idea generally is perhaps you offered up to the universe for a way out, and the universe answered you by giving you a way to move on. Now, Cupid's arrow at the bottom is saying have faith because love is going to come. And actually, you might be hesitant at first, but let's see. Let's see what the beaver has to tell us. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. So some of you guys might be in a family and in some type of narcissistic partnership. And if you aren't and just recently released yourself from it, good job. Now I see this little thing right here floating around that usually is supposed to be outside, but it's here inside. And now, makes me wonder, are you in the wrong environment? I mean, I just mentioned something about being in a constrained environment. So, let's see. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability, etc. Though a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service. So, when it's in balance, it's going to be happy and it's going to have meaningful work or engage itself into meaningful work. When out of balance, it feels useless and worn out. Dealing with a narcissist will wear you out. That I have very high experience with, let's just say that. To bring it into balance, physical labor, selfless service. So perhaps this offering is, offering your selfless service to something or someone. Kind of gives me that feeling that perhaps maybe you've been offering your services. However, your services have been offered in a method of trying to get something back. Like trying to get something in reward for your services. Angel number 101 is going to be something important. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards and draw some more relationship cards, and at the end of it I'll draw another animal spirit for you to see what's going on there, and then I'll draw one card for each relationship card sector. Now normally I would draw 5, but for whatever reason I'm only being drawn to draw 4. Drawn 4. Well, maybe 4 might be an interesting aspect. Check your 4th house to see if there's any activity in your 4th house. Yep, there we go. Healing the inner child, growth. For some of you, for those of you who are not dealing with a narcissistic empath paradigm, but are really more in line with, like, let's say for instance, you are the narcissist, and you are the codependent in the relationship, there's a necessary need for you to change and grow and transform. Now, it could be that your partner, well, this is for the second half of people. The second half of people, so in the first half, you have the empath of where, you guys are dealing with the tech person. For the second group, you might actually be that person. And you might be dealing with a person who is a very hard worker. It's time for you to change your mind on how you take advantage of whoever this person is. Very certain that this relationship has the ability to evolve into the next phase, especially if you're dealing with an empath. It's time to heal your inner child and grow. However, I feel like you have an addiction to not dealing with it. Like, anytime the topic pops up, you're just like, nope, don't want to hear it, or you cause trivial communications, and you're basically closed off and uncommunicative. For others of you, I feel like you're dealing with that. This has a very split type of feeling to it. Wouldn't surprise me if some of the twos came out from the Rider Waite. Yep, endings with a narcissist. So, yeah, for some of you guys, it is going to be a phase of growth and transformation. For others of you, it's going to be a transformation and an evolution of whatever that relationship is that you're in. Now, these two cards decided they wanted to pop out together. And it's Lightning and the Hand of Cards. So sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphanies, upheaval, and transformation. We were just talking about that. And also taking a chance, being strategic, having your options open, not showing your hand, and actually taking a gamble. A gamble towards healthy choices, both in love and in life. Okay? Self-love, self-care, and being happier is part of the goal of this relationship reading. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and draw another Animal Spirits card. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and draw one card for each of these sectors here. And we're going to find out what it is that we're dealing with for sure. Because I don't like this split energy and how it's showing me two different sides. Alright, so you got the fox in the reverse and the eagle in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck. Letting me know some of you guys are not taking advantage of a certain sense of information, a certain sense of like a message from source. Like I said, not today. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever is what I'm hearing. Now, there is going to be a necessity for you to end that type of energy. The fox is a wolf energy. The fox is a earth energy. We're going to go ahead and find out what the fox is saying. Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. Yeah, so you guys, the majority of you are dealing with a narcissistic partner. Somebody who is not strong, because when you deal with narcissism, as I remember hearing last night from a friend of mine, it's somebody who is covering their lack of self-confidence and also following their ego. So the fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Fox energies or foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us to stay true to the most dear to us. When this energy appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. Okay, so this gives me the energy here of a person who is a very hard worker. However, they're codependent. There's a need for them to transform their life, right? They have the ability to rekindle this relationship, as you have the energy of being able to evolve this relationship to the next phase. But there's a necessary need for you to heal your inner child and for them to get together with friends so that they can understand their codependency, their possession, how they're controlling and blocking things, and things of that nature. Because when this energy is balanced, it's magical, and it's an ingenious teacher, and it's monogamous. Okay. When it's out of balance, it's sneaky, and it's unsure of its identity. So, What are you not dealing with, Pisces? Huh? I feel like this needs to come to an end. You need to set boundaries, because I realize that you're angry and you're hurt. And this partnership does have the ability to bring that hurt, but karmic relationships are like that. Now, I do have the idea in mind that a karmic relationship can be turned into a divine counterpart relationship. It's all about you being sure of yourself and your identity, okay? Because fairly certain that whoever it is that you're dealing with feels worn out. Now, if they are worn out, then that would probably be the reason of why they feel the way they do. They feel they can't move away from you because you are an empath. And because you are an empath, they understand that you have the ability to take them to various different phases and areas of life. We got the King of Swords right here for the energy between the Phoenix and the butterfly. So something about a bright idea, something about an idea from source, some type of message. Woo. Dealing with, oh, I almost fell over. Oh. Dealing with proper give and take. Whatever's going on, there needs to be a proper give and take of the situation. You need to weigh your options, right? We talked about options here. And you need to be strategic about how you go about dealing with this narcissist empath paradigm. There's two cards I wanted to come out, the Hermit in the reverse and the Queen of Wands. One explaining how you need to open yourself up and express. The other one talking about how you need to do so in a confident manner while also keeping your dark side in check, okay? Because there's a lot of times where you might try to say something and the way in which it's coming out might be surprising, might cause upheavals, and sure, you might want to try to, I guess you could say, transform the situation, but the manner in which you're doing it is probably not the right one. Look at that. We got the Hermit coming out of the reverse again. And that, to me, is signifying that there is a necessity for you to open up. And for you to understand what needs to be said and how it needs to be said in a balanced manner. You got the Ace of Swords on one side and the Hermit in the reverse on the other, with the Six of Pentacles. You need to know how much to give and how much to hold back. This is a Libra energy here. Libra energies are oftentimes about balance. Yeah, see? There's a certain something that happened, a certain disappointment that happened in this relationship, and there needs to be a need for healthier choices based on how well you can envision your future. Okay? Ah, look at that. The Page of Pentacles. I knew that motherfucker was going to pop out. I fucking knew it. And also, the Wheel of Fortune. Right? So, I was getting the idea of a change happening, but there is a necessary need for you to offer something and for you to receive something. We have this card here, the Six of Pentacles, and I didn't even notice, but what is he doing? He's offering something, right? Ah, yes. So, the offering here needs to be proper balance. There needs to be a discussion between you and your person in a manner that allows you both to envision the future, right? Because they both have something in their hands here. I just noticed that too. Except one is receiving it, the other one is just kind of holding it in their hand. Like that decision of whether you should like keep this vision into yourself or offer this vision, offer the vision to somebody else so that they can receive it and actually take a look at it. That is a very strong, I guess, connotation here. You also got the Fox. What does the Fox say? Well, in the reverse, Fox ain't saying shit. So, take this how it resonates, but I feel like whatever's being offered up and whatever's being envisioned is healthier choices, okay? But the manner in which that's done has to be lighthearted, right? It has to be lighthearted so that the other person has the ability to receive it. Okay? So I feel that those are the messages that you needed to hear, Pisces. And I feel like as far as following that advice, you'll have the ability to cause the positive changes and the positive types of upheaval. And a lot of it has to do with revealing what it is that's breaking your heart. The other person will also be able to speak about their pain, will be able to speak about their hurts. And so long as you take that energy and you run with it in a balanced manner, this is going to be the information that is necessary to share between the two in order for you to reach victory. Okay? So with that, thank you, Pisces. Also, I am in need of moderators, so if any of you are interested, go ahead and mention it in the comments below. And I need moderators for the day, and I believe I have one moderator for the night. So if you guys are offering to be a moderator, you guys will get at least 1 to 2 free readings every month. I'm probably going to do maybe 3. And because I want to be able to take care of my moderators, who are in turn going to be taking care of all of us. Okay? So with that being said, thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic week understanding how to balance this relationship out and how to bring an end to this narcissist empath paradigm. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next week. Yeah.